Hello and welcome. I'm Charlene Smith. I'm here to look ahead to the game that is taking place at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal versus Aston Villa. Now, this is a massive game. There's only 3 points between Arsenal and Aston Villa. This is another must-win game for Arsenal for sure. Now, we are going into this game on the back end of a 2-1 win against Brighton. And if you actually watched my preview, you would have seen that I did say, I was a bit unsure. I weren't unsure, actually. I was saying Eze should start over Martin Odegaard. And I did say, look, watch, now that I've said this, Odegaard is going to go and do something spectacular, and he did. He did actually manage to score a great goal outside the box for Arsenal against Brighton. So great to see Odegaard back on the score sheet with a great goal, something that he definitely needed. Does that sway my decision a bit in terms of him starting in this game against Villa? Potentially, but we'll get into that. But how am I feeling ahead of this game? Obviously, it is great that we did get the 3 points in that all-important game. And it just feels like all of our games are so important and we need to win them because, as we know, these margins are very, very thin. They're very fine. So we got to make sure we're going out there. And I don't care how we win the game. We just need to make sure we're collecting 3 points. We've seen that we win these games, with us perhaps not playing to our very best and highest standards, but we somehow managed to get a result. And to be fair, sometimes you just need a bit of luck riding on your side, which I kind of feel like that has been the case in some games. Now, in that Brighton game as well, I must say we did create chances, but again, I feel like I am continuously saying this. We create chances, but we just struggle to finish the chances that we create. And I feel like a scratch record, a broken record, someone who just keeps repeating themselves. But that just goes to show that these situations are quite repetitive. So it's definitely something that we need to work on a little bit more, our finishing. Maybe we've been missing Big Gabby, who has now returned, which, I was so happy to see him return. Set pieces, he gets on the end of them, managed to score. But in all seriousness, we do need to make sure that we are finishing these chances that we create. Gyökeres, who hasn't scored from open play in the last 7 games, he had some good chances against Brighton. There was one standout chance that he had had he had put his foot through it and just put a bit more, can't get my words out, had he had just put a bit more power in his shot, that would have been a fantastic goal. I'm really hoping that Gyökeres does score. He is our number 14. He is our striker. The striker we've been calling out for. We've been saying prior to him joining that, all we're missing is that striker. We've got that striker now. So let's hope that our striker can start to deliver and score goals. I'm not highly concerned about him as yet. I'm not highly concerned, but it would be great to see him, scoring some goals. I do feel like, he needs to adapt a bit more. That is what I'm saying about Gyökeres. But I have full faith and confidence that he will start delivering and showing up and finishing these chances. So that is my thoughts on Gyökeres so far. As we know, we are faced with some injuries. I mean, transfer window is around the corner. Transfer window will be opening very, very soon on the 1st of January. So do let me know, get active in the comments. Who do you feel like we need to sign in this transfer window? I mean, what positions? Is there any players in particular that you feel like Arsenal Football Club need to sign to get us over the line for the remainder of the season? I really do want to hear your thoughts and where you're at with everything. If I'm being completely honest, at this moment in time, I actually just don't even know. Who do we need to sign? I don't know. At the minute, we seem to have a defensive issue. We've got quite a few of our defenders out injured at the minute. So obviously, Gabriel has just returned from his injury. But we've currently got Calafiori out injured. We've got Timber out injured. Now, these two are expected to return for the game against Aston Villa. That is the expected return date. But I cannot confirm that is 100% true. But that is the expectation. So let's hope and pray that they are fit and well enough to return for that game. We've also got Ben White and Mascara also injured. And we have, who else have we got out? We've got Kai Havertz as well as Dauman. So those are current injury list. And it's just so frustrating. It's just so annoying, you know, when you just want to get on with the season and there's just back-to-back injuries. It's just something that's inevitable, I guess. But hopefully those players will make a return very, very soon. Let me know, do we need some more defenders? You know, get active in the comments. Is that a key position where you feel like, do you know what? We've had to have Declan Rice playing in the right back position. And shout out to Declan Rice as well. He done amazing in that position. Let us know what position is absolutely crucial for us to sign, or what positions. I want to hear from you guys. Now, obviously, we have already played Aston Villa this month, so we're going to be playing them twice in this month. We played them away at their ground where they did get a 2-1 win. And I must say, I was absolutely upset with that result. You know, to concede a last-minute goal is just frustrating. So obviously, not the result we wanted. However, they're coming to the Emirates Stadium now. We need to do them over. We need to make sure we get 3 points. This game is definitely going to be a challenging one. We know what's happened in prior seasons against Aston Villa. Let's not underestimate them in any way. And the league table doesn't lie. They're sitting in third position as it stands. They've earned that right to be there. You know, I mean, we are sitting top of the table. We've earned that right to be there. But let's just make sure we continue with this winning streak. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be a challenging game. I do know that there's some players we need to be looking out for. Namely, McGinn is a player I feel we need to look out for. Ollie Watkins, we know he loves a go against Arsenal. Another player who we need to look out for. We have actually been linked with him in prior seasons. Obviously, we didn't sign him. Also, Cash is a player who I normally feel is quite lethal that we need to look out for. But he did actually get a yellow card in their last fixture, so he will miss the game against Arsenal. Yes, one less player to worry about. And also Buendia, who did get that last-minute goal against us in the previous fixture as well. So, yeah, a few threats that we need to be aware of. Obviously, we've got former Arsenal manager Unai Emery returning to the Emirates. You know, he's going to have a point to prove. They're doing well as it is, but, you know, he probably wants to prove a point. I feel like he's going to be even more geared up. The fact that he is coming to the Emirates and playing against Arsenal, the top team, you know. So, yeah, definitely going to be a bit more fuel in this game for sure. Key thing is, you know, as I continue to say, I feel like the players do actually watch my videos and listen to me, and potentially Mikel Arteta too. Boys, what I want from the team, go out there, make sure you are switched on from the first kick of the game all the way to that final whistle. Stay switched on. Like, this is a battlefield. We're going to war. We need to make sure we turn up. Big Red Army. We need the 3 points tomorrow. We know as well the fans are going to be amazing, as always, in full support, you know, chanting all the way through. And they're literally going to be the 12th man. So we need to make sure we stay switched on and get the 3 points. This is a must-win game. Let's start the new year on a high, a massive, massive high. I do feel like it is going to be a challenging game, but I also feel like we have got enough quality in our team, and we have got a winning mentality to go out there and get the 3 points. You know, like I've said previously, I'm not too concerned about keeping a clean sheet. Obviously, that would be ideal. And shout out to our coaching team as well, who do amazing with our goalkeepers. Shout out to David Raya as well. That save that he made in the Brighton game with his fingertips, absolutely phenomenal. I feel like he's just continuously making these saves where it's like, whoa, what a save. Like, I'm literally shouting at the TV like, woo. So, yeah, big up to David Raya and the coaching team for their amazing work. In terms of the starting 11, as I did mention, Calafiori and Timber could potentially be back for this game. If that is the case, then this is what I suspect Mikel Arteta will do for the start. David Raya in goal. If Timber is fit, then he'll return to the right back position. A centre-back pairing of Saliba, and we did see Big Gabby back, so I am expecting him to start. And in the left-back position, Lewis Skelly. However, if Calafiori is fit, because he did, have some discomfort in the warm-up, sorry, in the Brighton game, which is why he did not feature and has been ruled out. So I feel like if he is fit and he is fine, then Mikel Arteta will start him in that left-back position. In terms of the midfield, all right, Zubimendi, Declan Rice, and I feel like Mikel Arteta will start with our captain, Martin Odegaard, especially after his lovely goal in the Brighton game. So that is the expectation for the midfield. In terms of the front three, goes without saying, Bukayo Saka. In the left-hand side, I feel like it will be Trossard, who has been, he's been turning up as well. So Trossard to start, and through the middle will be Gyökeres. That is the expected starting 11 if the players do return back fit and well enough to start against Aston Villa. Let me know what you're expecting to see or what your predicted 11 is as well. I would love to hear from you guys. And how do you feel about this game? Are we going to get the 3 points? Are you guys concerned? If you are concerned, let us know what your concerns are as well. I do feel like it's going to be a tough battle. However, I feel like we're going to get a result somehow. My score prediction for this game is 3-2 Arsenal. Big Red Army, let's go out there, get the 3 points. I'm Charlene Smith. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned, baby, because we've got more content coming. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.